mypetisplayingforme may not be. As we go into the first round here.
And the only real differences here is that I guess it's going to be the Warhorn on the offhand for the Ranger here.
Yeah.
Opting out of the dagger. Bringing a little bit more utility and losing a little bit of damage.
Indeed. Alright, so coming directly at the gates here, we're going to have to see who jumps on, who gets the stuns off, who engages first, and it looks as though both teams are going to be trying to focus up the Spirit Rangers. Nothing too surprising there. We did just see a nice CC coming off there from WoW onto Miss Bubblegum Girl. Or we're just going to call them by their classes. The Spirit Ranger on the blue team here as we go directly into it. Wolf as well, getting dangerously low here. We'll have to see. He used his heal as well. He needs to pull out that Spirit of Nature here in the next couple seconds to get more of that passive regen rolling if he wants to keep himself alive. But he is being hightailed by blue team Warrior here at the moment as he tries to keep himself alive. Nice dodge as well, dodging some more flame ticks that were going off. But the big old burst there from the longbow 3 is going to take him into the downstate. And with a nice interrupt that went off onto the Spirit there, managing to take Wolf out there. And with that, I think our first game is going to be going to Bubblegum Girls.
Did Wolf actually use the Spirit before he went down? Like, he was holding on to it for such a long time.
He had it out, but I think it was interrupted when he went into the downstate. Yep, as you can see, it is on cooldown right now. But I think it was interrupted when he went into the downstate, and he wasn't able to actually get it off.
All right, Denchi just killing time now. He's got 16 seconds of bleeds on him. He's going to go down. That's going to be the first game here going to BBG.
The Bubblegum Girls. Alright, so nicely done indeed there. Nice interrupts as well. Again, I think that is sort of the key strategy here with Miss Bubblegum Girl taking Fear Me is to actually interrupt the spirits from while trying to get the stomps off. Alright? I would guess, that's my best guess, is what that's being used for, is to try and get interrupts off while you're in the process of stomping.
He did do that the first game. Immediately as the other player goes down, if they're facing a team with Spirit Rangers, he'll just pop that, and it will absolutely 100% negate any form of or Spirit Res. There's no AoE stability on this team. They can't do anything against it, so it's pretty much a guaranteed interrupt on the Spirit.
Well, alright. With that said, let's go into our second round. Bubblegum Girls, as you all well know, if they take this one, they will move on into the next round. My Pet is playing for me. If they lose this one, which would obviously at the same time mean the Bubblegum Girls is winning, they will not be eliminated, as again we are in the winner's bracket, but they will be dropped down into our loser's bracket. As soon as our players are ready up, we will be ready to go here.
All right, so in the first game here we saw, or the last time that we saw Denchi playing anyways, he was running Endure Pain plus Berserker Stance. Looks like he's opted to drop Endure Pain and he's picked up Doliac Signet instead. He's actually running double stability.
All right.
So I think Mrs. Bubblegum, I just want to say, I think Mrs. Bubblegum is probably taking the smarter choice here with the Fear Me rather than the Doliac Signet.
I
throw
agree.
it into that in his favor.
Going against this comp, at least, yeah, I definitely agree. But obviously, WoW is through the double stability going to have a lot more negation to any of the large amount of CC that Miss Bubblegum could throw out onto WoW here. But again, that interrupt from the downstate is going to be hugely important, especially in the 2v2 deathmatch scenarios, in my opinion. So I will agree with you in the fact that Miss Bubblegum did make the smarter choice by taking the fear, at least against this comp. So coming out of the gates here, let's see how they choose to engage here. Coming out, both teams probably going to take that little bit more passive approach, although it does look like that blue team is going to be rushing in BBG. Here they go, going in onto the members of onto the red team here. But again, oh, they actually both just got hit there by the arcing shot there that came in from the red team warrior. As we jump into this again, Wolf getting CC'd pretty heavily by the warrior here. Took about 50% of his health pull down. He's still alive, still has his heal up, so he's doing okay for the time being. He'll probably be able to survive for a little bit longer. But if they manage to get more CC on, nice dodge actually coming off from him, using the Hornet Sting there to get himself out of a pinch that would have otherwise possibly taken him into the downstate by the warriors there. Miss Bubblegum, red team now going to turn it around onto the members of Bubblegum Girls. Mrs. Bubblegum getting extremely low here. She could be going down, or he could be going down rather, in the next few seconds here. There we go. She is going to go into the downstate. I do believe there's a spirit out, but it was not proc, so unless they AoE it down, we may be seeing Miss Bubblegum Girl going into the downstate. Wolf as well is dangerously low at the moment. However, he does have his spirit out. We'll have to see. Did he proc it? No, he did not. It's now a stomp race. We'll have to see. Miss Bubblegum Girl going in for the stomp. It's going to take Wolf down now, and with that, Mrs. Bubblegum Girl is back up and into the game, turning this fight around. Oh no, we'll have to see. We still have WoW back up. He could still take down Mrs. Bubblegum Girl. She's extremely low, but she's getting the passive regeneration from her own spirit there. We'll have to see. WoW as well getting CC'd. It's not looking good for My Pet is playing for me. And I think with that, Bubblegum Girls in a nice turnaround is going to be moving on.
So I think I'm pretty sure in the first game that Wolfie just didn't pop the Elite Spirit just to get the res off, and yet again he held on to way too long that time. Again, he went into downstate with the cooldown still up.
Right. We will be seeing Bubblegum Girls move on. My Pet is playing for me. It's not out of this tournament yet, however. They have dropped down into the losers bracket, where they will be taking on some more opponents. They can still come back, and we could still very well see them